Calcium matters for your bones. Magnesium matters. We talked about that. Maybe you have even heard about vitamin D and K2. But here is where most women get stuck. Knowing what to eat is one thing. Knowing how to put it all together, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, 7 days a week, that is where the overwhelm hits. So today, I am going to do something different. I am going to walk you through an entire 7-day bone-building meal plan. Every meal, every snack. A simple pattern you can repeat every single week. Because information without implementation is just noise. Before we dive in, a quick reminder that this video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always discuss dietary changes with your healthcare provider alongside your current care plan, especially if you have kidney issues, take blood thinners, or have other medical conditions. Why do most meal plans fail? They are too complicated. They use ingredients you have never heard of, or they assume you have hours to cook. This plan is different. Every recipe uses ingredients you can find at a regular grocery store. Every meal takes under 30 minutes, and everything is designed around the 4 bone-building nutrients we have covered: calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and K2. Let me walk you through it, one day at a time. Day 1 and Day 2 are what I call the magnesium reset days. Your bones need magnesium to properly use calcium. Without enough magnesium, calcium cannot do its job, so we start here. For breakfast, warm pumpkin seed oatmeal with blueberries. A 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds has nearly half your daily magnesium needs. Lunch is a spinach salad with black beans and avocado. Dinner is baked salmon with roasted vegetables, giving you magnesium, vitamin D, and omega-3s. And here's the treat. 1 square, or tasse of dark chocolate, 85% cocoa or higher. Yes, chocolate is on this meal plan. Dark chocolate is surprisingly high in magnesium. Day 2 follows the same magnesium-rich pattern. A spinach banana smoothie for breakfast. Black bean soup with quinoa for lunch. Both days, every meal is built around magnesium-rich ingredients like seeds, leafy greens, and fatty fish. Now, here is where most meal plans get it wrong. They load you up with calcium right away. But if you flood your body with calcium before your magnesium levels are right, that calcium cannot go where it needs to go. So, days 3 and 4, we bring calcium back in, but at the right time, away from caffeine and iron-rich meals that can block absorption. Day 3, breakfast is Greek yogurt with fresh figs and honey. Nearly 300 milligrams of calcium in just 1 cup. For lunch, canned salmon mixed with a little olive oil and lemon on whole grain toast. If you want to mix it up, sardines work beautifully here too. 3 ounces actually give you more calcium than a glass of milk. Dinner is baked chicken with sautéed kale and a sprinkle of Parmesan. Both kale and Parmesan are calcium powerhouses. Day 4 keeps the calcium coming. Cottage cheese with berries for breakfast, creamy and loaded with calcium. A kale Caesar salad for lunch. Use Greek yogurt in the dressing for even more calcium. Dinner is a white bean and vegetable stew with crusty whole grain bread. White beans are an often overlooked calcium source, nearly 120 milligrams per cup. You just completed the foundation. Magnesium and calcium are now working together inside your body, but there is one more piece, and most women have never heard of it. Where does all that calcium actually go? Into your bones or into your arteries? That question brings us to days 5 and 6, the K2 plus D activation days. If magnesium is the gatekeeper and calcium is the builder, K2 is the traffic cop. It tells calcium where to go, into your bones and not into your soft tissues. And you cannot activate K2 properly without enough vitamin D. Day 5 breakfast, scrambled eggs with cheese and spinach. Egg yolks are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. The cheese adds K2. Day 5, lunch. A sauerkraut and avocado sandwich on rye bread. Fermented foods like sauerkraut are excellent sources of K2. Natto, a Japanese fermented soybean, actually has the highest K2 of any food. but it is an acquired taste. Sauerkraut is a much easier place to start. Day 5, dinner. Pan-seared trout with roasted Brussels sprouts. Trout is rich in vitamin D, and Brussels sprouts bring fiber and vitamin K1. Day 5 snack. A hard-boiled egg, simple, portable, and packed with vitamin D. Day 6, breakfast. A mushroom and Swiss cheese omelet. Mushrooms are one of the few plant sources of vitamin D. Day 6 lunch. A hummus and vegetable wrap. Simple, satisfying, zero hard-to-find ingredients. Day 6 dinner. Grilled salmon with sautéed greens. By now, you are probably noticing some foods appear again and again. Salmon, leafy greens, eggs, yogurt. That is intentional. These are your bone-building staples. Day 6 snack. A small bowl of edamame with a pinch of sea salt. Now we arrive at day 7, the everything together day. This is your template day, the one you can repeat and swap ingredients into forever. Breakfast is an egg and spinach wrap with shredded cheese and a whole grain tortilla, all 4 nutrients in one meal. Lunch is a salmon and avocado salad over mixed greens with pumpkin seeds. Dinner is baked salmon with sautéed kale and roasted sweet potatoes, the ultimate bone-building dinner. Here's what I want you to notice about these 7 days. This is not a diet. There is no calorie counting, no points, no forbidden foods. It is a pattern, a way of thinking about your plate that gives your bones what they need without making you feel restricted. Once you understand the pattern, you can swap ingredients and repeat forever. Do not like salmon? Use tuna, trout, or cod. Cannot eat dairy? Double down on canned salmon with bones, kale, collard greens, and fortified orange juice. Need more comfort food? Try a warm chicken and vegetable soup loaded with leafy greens. The pattern is what matters, not the exact recipe. And in my very next video, I cover how calcium, vitamin D, and K2 actually work together inside your body. Understanding that will help you customize this meal plan for life, not just 7 days. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. Information is where agency starts. Not to panic, but to pay attention. I will see you in the next one.